We fucking go. What's going on? First viewers popped in. How's it going, man? Last time I went live, took a while, but some people filtered in. So yeah. Oh, what's up? Stay home, don't go. What's that mean? Sonya's on the rise. Oh yeah, OG callback. OG callback. Sup? Sam Judge. Play XD. How's it going, guys? Been too long. Been too long. Yeah, I am going to a fucking UFC event tomorrow, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Been waiting for them to come to Calgary, but I doubt that's happening because our arena is a shithole. So, thought let's go to the Edmonton card. You remember your first UFC? Where was it, man? Because I'm expecting this one to be okay. It's a solid card. Not the best, but it's alright. Rogers Center, I've seen the place. It's pretty good. UFC Columbus, who was the main event for that card? I know that those ones have been pretty good usually. I'm just glad it's not Rose Blanchfield for this one. I'm so glad they changed it. So glad they changed it. Oh, Blades Dawkins. Oh yeah, that card was okay. Had some dull fights, but it was alright. Got to see Dawkins knocked out again. Oh, that's always hilarious. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. Crowd's crazy? Oh, I bet. Whenever it's been a while, the crowd's always insane. Although there's quite a bit... From what I've seen, this upcoming Edmonton cards is not sold out. From what I've seen, it is not sold out. I'm pretty sure all the original ones are sold out, but there's a lot of resale ones up. So I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, but the crowd's probably going to be great. Is this your first stream, fam? Hell no, man. This is my fourth. Actually, no, it's actually my fifth, but the first one I couldn't upload. I wish I could, but like if you check my channel, there's the 3 other ones. Who you is, man? I'm Deshaun, Desanya, whoever you want me to be, man. I used to be the #1 clip channel there was. Now I'm like the 3rd or 4th, unfortunately. Kind of my fault on that one, but yeah. And if you're actually asking what my actual name is, I'm not gonna say that, unfortunately. Yeah, man. I'm getting up, driving out. Grow hair in your face, please. I just shaved, actually. I can't grow a full beard, just mainly annoying scruff that I gotta trim off every other day. So yeah, not good stuff. His name is Chad Smith. Yeah, go with that. Just go with that, I guess. Yeah, if it ever gets to a point where I'm ever doing my own thing, I might say my actual name, but just for like this shtick, I'm not. Gotta get your crown back, fam? Oh yeah, with the clip channels. So what I want to get back to posting just like the normal standard stream clips. I just haven't been watching the streams as much lately. That's literally the reason it's been only compilations recently. Because before it used to be, oh, Guru's live. I'll just put that in and boom, that's my background noise. Reveal at 50k subs. Was that my name? Oh yeah, man. If I ever get that big, yeah, I'll just say my name. Slacking, sir? Yeah, I took like a fucking 2-month break and it screwed up my algorithm. So yeah, I definitely fucked myself in the ass there. Are you old enough to grow a beard? Well, I'm 17. I'm not sure how much more my facial hair is gonna grow there. Don't say your actual name. I said I'm definitely not going to. I'm saying at some point I might if I gets big enough to the point where it's like, yeah, screw it. At this point, hell no, I'm not gonna say my name. You know. Yeah, if it ever gets to the point where I need to, I will. What's up, Deshaun? What's up, man? How's it going? So yeah, right now it's been all compilations. I'm gonna keep doing those. I like doing those. They do just actually require quite a bit of work. Unlike the clips take like literally fucking 20 minutes to clip and upload. The bigger you get, the less you should reveal your name. That's a good point. That's a good point. I get what you mean there. So I'm saying we'll see how it gets. Because right now, obviously, I'm never gonna get big just being an MMA Guru clip channel. Obviously, I'm not gonna do. Like it depends if I ever branch into my own thing. Depends how I deal with that then. What's up, man? Hank the Tank, how's it going, man? But yeah, just hit 5.5 thousand subs. Still doing good. Views are going back up again. Great to see you stream again. Thanks, man. I want to do it more often. Replace MMA Drew and those Fight Guru mashups. I miss his videos. Oh, Mr. Drew. There's actually a couple channels doing that right now. I forgot what their names were, but they just like they just put his entire fight reaction and then this overlay with the fight in the background to like avoid the copyright stuff. Obviously, they don't make it as funny as like Mr. Drew did, but yeah, I might again. I'm gonna start branching out, get to more because right now again it's just compilations, but we'll see if I do some more stuff. Sick gold gear, by the way. Thanks, man. Hat's a bit square for my liking. It's not doesn't fit the best, but it's all right. Got it like from Official Venom. Yeah, but not same. Yeah, I get you. No, I don't think I could ever be the same as Mr. Drew. I like your renewed creativity. Yeah, I've been trying to put more work into them, just like pure editing wise. Just like obviously like the sound effects and stuff like that. Okay, those take like a couple hours, like genuinely. So like I don't mind that. Because again, it's like if I'm gonna just be a clip channel, I might as well put some work into it. Could pull off a Moicano impression easy with that fit. What do you mean? I don't got that broken Brazilian English accent. Is that a specific fighter goal kit? No. Just the standard one. This is like the original stuff they came out with, not like the ugly ass ones with like the big crypto.com thing on the middle. I bought this right before they came out with that shit. I would never bought that. The hat, no one else wears it like Moik. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I get that. He wears the hat like that too. Shame I don't really got the voice for like actual impressions. You carried Guru's career, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do my best, you know. He does get some benefit from my existence, especially like the UFC 300 vid that got like over 90,000 views. Obviously, that did something for him. Flat rimmed. It was originally completely flat, but I like bent it just a bit because I don't like the completely flat one. But yeah, it does a bit boxy for my liking. Not quite as like high quality as it looked on the website, but it's still good. I'm still gonna wear it to the event. Has Gru ever given you some credit? Yeah, oh yeah. He's mentioned me. He's donated £100 on like my second stream I ever did. Seems like a lot of clip channels are more active in his chat. Oh yeah, like gray shirts and all that. They're all there. But I think you're the most consistent. Aside from like the 2 months off that I shouldn't have taken off, aside from that, whenever I'm actively posting, clip channels do have the main channels. Yeah, they do. And then does Gray Shirt, does he still? I haven't checked on his channel. Does he still like post like every other day, just like the 8 minutes, just stream highlights? Which is it's a bit lazy, just a little bit, and he's just purely going for like full monetization. Because I bet you he makes bank. He makes bank from the way he does. Like so many, just like everything over 8 minutes, they all get a whole lot of views. Glacier does, yeah. He still, if he still does that, I bet you he makes a shitload of money from his channel, way more than I do. Because obviously, when I'm like before when I was at my peak with views, I do all right. Obviously, it's not like a actual job. Looks like Keon Gray doing one a day. Oh, Glacier, yeah, one a day. That's still more than I'm doing. But it's just like mine's just better quality of guru content. Yeah, doing one day. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. It's literally just like stream clips. He'll put like the big catchy thing in the title, like the big one in the title, and then just throw a bunch of random shit in there. Just like honestly, just pad for time. I don't mind it because like he gets views and I guarantee he makes a shitload of money. I love doing edits on Canva. Oh, I use just a CapCut. Honestly, it's CapCut, the free version of it, because I can still do a lot of shit on there. Because like what I'm not really required, like what I do, obviously I do editing, but it's not like enough to where it needs to like get like an Adobe or anything. Oh, good luck. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna have so much fucking fun tomorrow. It's gonna be great. See, man, I just miss this, you know? I don't care. There's fucking 9 people in here every couple chats. I don't mind that shit, you know? I did like during the Paris Card night. I don't mind that shit, you know? Because at the end of the day, before I'm a Guru Clip Channel Guru fan, I'm an MMA fan. I fucking love MMA. I watch every fight of every card. And to be able to actually go to events is just great, you know? Obviously, it's like a 3.5 hour drive, and I'm gonna be staying at like a hotel right beside it. So honestly, it's just gonna be a good time, you know. You're also gonna UFC Edmonton, Chris Gray. Oh yeah, that's fucking sick, man. It's always bittersweet watching clip channels do full Guru reaction fight footage and edits included. They're always great to watch, but I know they won't last. Oh, you mean like because eventually they're gonna get like copyright shit? Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, Mr. Drew, I love those videos so much, but it's just like, okay, when's he gonna get struck? You know, Rip Drew, yeah. He was the best there ever will be, because those were like genuinely just hilarious. Because like, it showed, because he got like immediately like 10K subs. Yo, Hank and Chris, you guys know each other? What's up, man? I don't know, like in real life, through chat. Yeah, that's great. Which fight are you most looking forward to the most? Probably say Derek Lewis fight because he's fighting Jiniz, so I know that's gonna be a good knockout. So that's always good. That's gonna be good to see live. But then long time no see. Musical MMA, what's up, man? Yeah, it's been too long. I should have done this a long time ago. Oh, you hang out in a different chat. Oh, I got you. Thoughts on Robert Wicker's custom Skyrim follower mod? I don't know what that means. How's you been? It's been good. It's been busy, you know. I'm about to end in high school, so obviously, like, that's another reason I took a bit of that break. I've been busy, but I'm always gonna try and make time for this, you know, even next year. Drew is top notch, but no glaze. I like your clip channel. Thanks, man. Appreciate that shit. It's shit like that that makes me want to like not take those fucking long breaks and always keep going. Yo, musical Hank. Winner of Lewis is what do you think is? I've been watching both their fights. It's tough to say. Because Lewis, he always has been looking slow, and he does quit to resistance quite easily. But I don't like... Janiz was getting cracked by Carl Williams, so it's going to be... I'm probably going to say Lewis, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets cracked and then immediately quits. Because Janiz, he's technical, but he's still quite slow and unathletic, you know what I mean? Are you going to get Guru Mask? No, I'm not going to be that guy. Plus, I don't think I'm, like, right near the walkout, so that's not even going to be as effective. Don't pull Lucas Tracy and try to retire. Oh, I'm not going to do that. It was actually Lucas Tracy who, when he retired, it's like, oh, fuck, I got to get back to posting. I can't do that. I think he'd be a good, consistent stream if you kept to that. Oh, yeah. You're only 5% tism? Yeah, I'm pretty straight up, you know? Pretty, as you can tell, I'm pretty monotone voice. Nothing really over the top, you know? Who you got in a Topuria and Makhachev? I think Topuria is better, but I think Islam's just too big. He is just gonna be too big for him. Because when I watched like Holloway versus Topuria, it's like, man, Holloway looks so much bigger than him. Imagine what Islam's gonna be next to him. So I do think he'd just be too much for him on the ground. This gotta be your first live. Oh yeah, it would be my first live MMA event. My dad went. It's gonna be great because I'm going with my dad. The one he went to was Barao versus Faber, UFC Calgary. Literally one of the worst UFC events of all time. So it's gonna be good for him too. You might be able to walk down to Barry's, maybe MMA Guru text man. I'm actually might be near. I'm not sure where I am compared to the walkout area. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Do you see Malaking folded in front of his country again? I hope to God no. I was actually dying inside when Magny did that to him. I was dying inside, and he's fighting Trevin Giles. So Giles could sleep him, but Giles is very chinny and he has been out grappled before, so he should win. But I'm prepared for him to lose. Thoughts on Deniz Lewis? Again, that's a toss-up one. I know it's going to be a good knockout, but from what I've seen from their fights, it could go either way. Great, you need to hold up. You're telling the other guy to hold up one of your signs. You're talking about holding up his sign. Your Linjin is? I might too, but again, I just rewatched him versus Carl Williams. He was getting cracked, and he looked honestly very, very slow and unathletic. But he's fighting Lewis, who's also slow and unathletic, but obviously it's fucking Derek Lewis. So, it's tough, Seeing Canadian Chandler crumble sucked real bad. I know, man. It's just like, okay, you're winning, bro. Well, it wasn't impressive versus Magny, but just like, you're winning. Just don't fold. Oh, he's about to fold. Okay, he's folded, and he's done. Wow. It was just like, okay, he lost. Has Sean Strickland fallen up? Yep, he's just annoying, just spamming over-the-top shit on Twitter now. Asking for a title fight after being Paulo Costa, Lewis gonna flatline the big... he might. I honestly, I think I'm leaning Lewis there, but again, he's looked bad too. Which MMA YouTuber do you hate the most? Does Kenny Okoye count? Because I know he has a YouTube channel. If he counts, definitely him, because, he's literally just literally a troll, and I hate him. Yeah, it counts, yeah, than him. Out of the big ones, I don't know who I'd say I hate. I don't know if any big one. Think the South Africa and Spain cards actually happen next year? Depends on what happens with Duplessis. If he loses, then there's not going to be a South Africa card. And Spain, maybe. With Topuria, if they still have Topuria, then maybe. Problem is, they just need some more Spanish fighters. So luckily, like, Joe Alvarez and Daniel Barres, they both won, so they could still be on that card. Sean Strickland getting so it's almost at this point time to change the name. Yeah, I get what you mean, the name. Yeah, I get that. It's kind of actually misleading how I'm actually not a super big Strickland fan, but I still got him in my name. I was just so hyped after he destroyed Izzy that I immediately changed the name of the channel. And then Alex Pereira went back to being the big star, so I might change it, but again, it would have to be right after something big again to make up for it, Oh, Rigo, yeah. I haven't been watching his shit, honestly, since he started going live. And then, the whole him Guru, separation thing happened. And then I saw he was mocking Chris Duncan's dead mom on Twitter. And then Chris Duncan, for some reason, roped in MMA Guru with him with that. It was just weird. So, yeah, fuck Rigo. I'd still fight him. I know I challenged him to a fight back in the day. He accepted. I'd still do that. I'd still kick his ass. For you would make the best ads, man. Thanks, man. Strickland the mega hype at one point, but yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean there. You live in Edmonton? Oh, I don't live in Edmonton. I live in Calgary, so it's like a 3.5 hour drive. But I'm still gonna do it. I need snow. We don't need snow, but trust me, we get it. Trust me, we get snow. Even in Calgary here too. You all saw the shitty face-offs they do. They literally did it in front of a dead tree, and like look like fucking like fucking frozen. We go dip to El Salvador because he didn't want the smoke. Oh, he actually moved to El Salvador. Oh shit, I didn't know that. I knew he was in Canada before. Oh, you live in Airdrie? Oh yeah, I've been up before there. Yeah, it's cool as fuck for sure. You're up for a bit of snow this year. My part of the UK hasn't had any like 3 years. Damn. Yeah, we get it. It's like honestly, it's Canada, so like half the year it's fucking cold as fuck. But it does get hot. It goes. We have our hot streaks and then our long cold streaks, but it's honestly not that bad. Yeah, right now it's just sort of like frost in the mornings. That's about it. You're from Vancouver Island, just visiting family and seeing UFC. Oh, nice man, nice man. Oh yeah, so you're in Airdrie right now, and then you're just gonna go, and then you're gonna use that to go see the UFC card. I got you, man. Yeah, I've been to. I've never really obviously like stayed in Airdrie, but I've been in hotels in Airdrie and all that shit. It's not bad. God, I just miss doing this. Just sitting, chilling. I'll do this for quite a bit longer. I might actually stream during the card. I'm still debating doing that, but I don't I might, but we'll see. Oh, and I stopped talking for like 2 seconds and like half the people left. It's all good, man. How you feel after 308 wrapped up? Sad, because I really want Holloway to win that. I did great on picks. I went like 11-13 on that card in terms of picks, but yeah, seeing Holloway get slept was just sad. It's decent for sure, but I'm way too cold. Oh yeah, I guess Vancouver is way nicer in terms of weather. Sad, happy, neutral. I wouldn't say sad, but definitely wasn't happy. So I'd definitely go neutral. You gonna wear the guru mask? Probably not. A guy in here recommended doing like guru text. Yeah, I probably won't go guru mask. Seeing Max and Rob brutalize sucked. Yeah, it did. And like Whitaker, it was literally just like keep scrambling, keep scrambling. You'll make it out of the round, and he'll win. And it's like, oh, he's looking for Jack. Oh shit, he tapped. Fuck. It's just like that's just the reaction is like, oh, fuck. And then you find out like all his teeth got fucked up. It's like, oh, that's why he tapped out. The shower KO was great. Yeah, I guess the Uncle I bracket fight was whatever. Was that a fight? Oh yeah, Murphy Ige was also. It was alright. Really want Dan Ige to win that one. I picked Murphy, but yeah. If by some miracle Stipe wins, will you change your name to Miocic? I just fucking might. I don't see a universe where that happens, but if somehow that happens, I will gladly do that. Gladly. But what I want above everything is for Aspinall to fight Jones, as every MMA fan should. But I have a functioning brain at the moment, so I can see the writing on the wall that that's never going to happen. I see, well, that's never going to happen. Dana White's trying to keep convincing us that's going to happen, even though Jones, every other tweet's is literally spelling out, I'm not fighting Aspinall. Which pisses me the fuck off. Why the hell I keep scratching my chin? I don't know. I think it's just an impulse this being live. Because, like, on my early streams, I kept, like, doing that. This weird twitches I do when I'm live, and I just realized I kept doing that shit. It's like Guru when he's doing an interview, it's like, oh, what the fuck did he keep saying? I forgot what he keeps saying. He kept having a tick when he was, like, first doing a interview with Drickus. Now I don't remember what it was. Something like that. John wants to fight to live another day, so no fights. Obviously, it's John Jones, so he could win, but I do think Aspinall will win. Coke nose? Are you talking about Jones or me? Because, dear God, I hope you're talking about Jones there. But yeah, Jones, yeah, he's probably doing some degenerate shit. Guru was saying yes a lot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, did some. Yeah, I was just trying to remember what it was. Every time someone's talking, just spamming that, yeah. Guru and John, oh. Got you. Oh. Fuck, I never talk this fucking much. I guess with my voice being this deep, it always fucks up my throat. Ugh. Ugh. My boy making movies talking about me? Fuck yeah, I am, man. I'm always doing that shit. Well, that's a lie. I actually haven't. I took 2 months off, then just started coming back. Now I'm streaming. So yeah, now I'm doing that shit. Oh, Blanchfield. Yeah, she aight. I'm not sure what kind of angles I'm gonna be getting, so we'll see about that. I guess when you stand her next to Rose, it makes her look a lot better. But yeah. After Magomed's last performance, oh, it's tough because he didn't really try that hard to grapple Rakic. But to be fair, Rakic does have great takedown defense, so I don't think that would have made a difference. It's hard to say. I don't really have a confident pick there. Will you do a recap video of your experience at the event and reactions? Maybe. I'll try to get some footage there. We'll see. Again, I'm just going to go there, have a good time, and then we'll see what happens after. If I get any footage or any of that. And about Pereira can beat Magomed. Magomed can beat him. Magomed doesn't actually have great wrestling, so he's got a shot. Our King Yuri finished him? Yeah, true. But, like, Yuri, he just sort of waded through anything coming back at him and then just, like, pushed for a finish. Magomed just sort of just went tit for tat and went for him. Thug Rose? Nope. No, none of that for me. Pat Barry did terrible things to her. I'm not like accusing him of like the full on shit, but like in terms of her looks, like he ruined her. Cause obviously everyone remembers long hair, Rose. Rose looks like a boy, yeah. So it's just like I can never see it. People calling her hot. It's like, what else do you find hot? You know, it just kind of makes me question that. You know. So yeah. Matt be tripping. He might. I'm not sure if he wants to explain that, but yeah, it's if you have those feelings towards Rose, how she looks now, not the best, man. Not the best, you know. I like the hair more. Yes, but I meant I love. Okay, that's fair. But even recently, I get like before. You guys seem to be alive? Okay, fair play, man. In terms of, like, Rose, but, like, before the Esparza fight, I get that. But after that, it's been... Yeah, like, recently, that hasn't really been shown. Because, obviously, the Esparza fight was nothing. The Furo fight was eh. The Hebos fight was eh. Cortez fight was satisfactory, you know? So, you know, it hasn't been quite what it once was. But if you're talking about that instead of her looks, that makes a bit more sense, I guess. Ugh. Anyway, who else was on the card fighting? I'm excited to see. Alright, why the fuck do they got Machado Ribeiro on the main card? Jesus Christ. I get having it on the card, but why on the main card? They're both 0-2 in the UFC. Still a Rich Ace Franklin fan. I'm just a once fan, always fan type guy reacting. Oh, okay, I got you. So you became a fan of her then, and then you just remained a fan of her. That's fair, that's fair. Fire Spirit didn't show with a broken finger, though, but yeah, I get that. I'm not talking... That fight wasn't bad. I'm just talking about just, like, her, like, just in general. In her recent fights, just been eh. just in general. But yeah, in that fight, she still did good against Furo with a broken finger. She probably beats her in the rematch. But yeah, just talking about it just in general. So happy, oh, Robumus Despicable got cut, yeah. I saw that a long ways away. Even in the Josh Parisian fight, the way he was throwing punches is like, why the fuck do people think this guy's good? Like, he has a Taekwondo, like, Olympic bronze medalist, and he's just, like, doing his, like, weird hands by his hip thing, and then just, like, winging punches, like, super slowly. And then Parisian obviously got himself knocked out. Then it showed, like, he doesn't have effective striking, and obviously he can't grapple, you know? He's tripping over himself. Yeah, he was constantly falling over. And, like, on the regional scene, it's just guys literally run at him, and then he clips them, and they get knocked out immediately. I agree she's been and Yadub, and Yadub is not up to level. Old AF, bro. I don't know what the... Sorry, bro, I don't know what you're trying to say there. Yadub was not up to the level, plus old AF, bro, ain't Yoel. Not quite sure what you're talking about. Parisian just gave up, yeah. Didn't even get hit hard, just... I don't think Parisian threw. I think he just sucks. I think he's just a fat dude. He got smoked by Martin Budai in the first round. So yeah, I think he was honestly just shit. Only guy he beat was Alan Badeau, who was okay for about a minute. Then complete dog shit. You know, there's just a line of, like, fat heavyweight fighters, and they just how dog shit they were. You know? And then just they happen to find a guy who just happens to be even more shit to, like, they keep them on the roster so they can bolster some other guys. Who else is on the card there? Why the hell is it Machado Ribeiro, Stoltzfus Burial on the main card? Like, why the fuck would it not be Zahabi Munoz on the main card? Even fucking Jourdain Henry. Like, those are way better fights. Jesus Christ. Another fight I'm actually really hyped for is this Jourdain fighting. It's going to be a good fight because Henry's always fun to watch, too. So, yeah, that'll be a great one. Jourdain might lose, and I'm scared for him because I love him as a fighter. So, I just hope he wins that, you know? Who else? Yeah, obviously a couple just random Canadian fights. Chad Anhliger, Cody Gibson, Horst, Petrovic. Bleh. Like, who gives a fuck? But yeah. Romanov Nascimento, some fat dude's gonna slob all over each other. At least it has a crowd. If this was Apex, would debate sleeping instead. It's not a bad card. It's not a bad card. It's gonna be some hype there. Jourdain at bantamweight is not winning. He has a shot, but I am picking Henry because I do think Henry is just better. Plus, Henry has like a granite chin. So I think that's a tough one for Jourdain. I don't think the weight cut's going to be that bad for him. Because when you look at him, he looks like tiny at featherweight. Like, watch his fight with Andre Ewell. Andre Ewell was a bantamweight moving up, and Ewell looked way bigger than him. So I think Jourdain, I think he is more of just a... he is like not like a mistake going down to bantamweight. I don't think he's going to kill himself. Because he looked fine on the scale. I do think he's just not going to be good enough. Guards a solid 7? I agree. Jourdain even going to make the weight. Sorry I bust your bubble there, but he already did. He already did. And he looked fine on there. Jourdain looked healthy. Yeah, he looked fine. Like, I had no doubt he'd make the weight. He didn't seem like the type of guy who'd mess that up. Have no clue how I became sub to the channel, but enjoying the stream. Thanks, man. Was this an MMA Guru clip channel, son? Still is. Still is on active basis. Jourdain bantamweight is now winning. Oh, after losing. Oh, you mean like he's not gonna be able to keep making weight? Okay, I see that. I can see that where sometimes they change weight just as like they try to make it work, then it doesn't work. They try to go back up, then it just gets even worse for him. I can see that. How's it feel being a MMA Guru clip channel? I don't mind it, you know? I don't mind it. Favorite current fighter? It's ever changing. I don't know if I could tell you right now. You look like one of Dustin Poirier's coach's assistant? I don't know what that means. Hello, Michael Chandler's legitimate, but illegitimate if you know, you know, son. Thanks, bro. Trust me. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like Dan Hooker, yeah. Another one, and then like Misha Serkinov, another one of those guys who are just like, go up, all right, this is new weight class, new me. Oh, I got destroyed. Okay, let's go back. But I don't think Jourdain's gonna be able to go back up. I think if he loses, he might get one more shot, but he's not gonna have that many shots if he keeps losing, unfortunately. Oh, I smoke a lot and forget shit. All good, bro. All good, bro. How much was the UFC gear? I think in total it was like $100. If you combine like the hat shirt, I also got the Valet Tudo shorts. I think in total it was like $100. I got the hat separate, which it was like $40, and like the shirt and shorts were like 60 combined. Chandler's the man. Yeah, I get in terms of fighting style, yeah. In terms of personality, that could be better. Will the channel name change to D'Elia if he can't? Probably not. That doesn't quite got the ring to it, you know. He needs to put on more muscle, bro. His skin and bones. You talking about Jourdain? Jourdain, he's a naturally sort of slim guy. I'm not. Plus, he's pretty short. I'm not sure how much he could pack on. But I get what you mean, because I could see him just get like fill out a bit more, and just be like a not as small at featherweight instead of trying to be a big bantamweight. Will Chandler ever reach the top so he can see him at the top? He could be Oliveira, like he could. Like everyone should just know he's not. It's not guaranteed that Oliveira destroys him. He could, but like you know. It's Chandler, man. He's always got that shot in the first round before he turns his brain off and then, you know, sees red and makes himself lose. I'm an hour away from Nashville, and I'll get to see you at the top. Nice. Hey, Deshaun, did you know Ilya is out for 5 months from the repeated stomps to the knees? Oh, yeah, Really, bro? Really? Cool. You really tried to get me with that. I was actually believing that he had some story I didn't know about, how like the psychic suddenly hurt him, but no, he tried to get me with the growth of knees joke. Nope, I'm not Bisping, unfortunately. Sorry, bro. Yeah, you got me to the end, but then it's like, oh, tried to Bisping me. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not that dumb. But I don't mind a try. It's always worth a try. Ilya doesn't need to fight in the next 5 months. No true contender? I don't know, every other day it seems like, oh, it's Volk. Wait, no, it's Lopez. No, it's Lopez versus Volk. Like, I'm not quite sure what they're going with there. So, yeah, we'll see what they end up doing. Shut up, Bisping. Yeah, I still laugh at that so much. Where it's like so many different jokes he keeps falling for. It's hilarious. And then he even falls for, like, the big ones. Yeah, that's good shit. Exactly, no certain contender. But it's at the moment they could go with someone. Like, there's options, but I get what you mean. There's no clear contender. So, yeah, I get what you mean there. So, we'll see what they end up doing. I'm pretty sure Moreno should win this fight tomorrow. Because Albazi, I still don't believe he beat Cara France. I still think that was a robbery. Lopez made easy work with Ortega. That could put him up there. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I think it's, again, like the other guy said, it's not a clear. What are you trying to do there? You got me. The other guy got me on the jokes there. So now I don't trust what to say. So I'll just not read that. Moreno didn't show much hunger in the Royval fight. Yeah, true, true. I don't know what his boxing literally looked like it regressed in that fight. It was crazy. He was doing nothing but swinging overhands. Albazi's inbred, and we want Moreno to win, which means it won't happen. True. Albazi is a good grappler, but he's not quite the Dagestani grappler. But it's interesting. He did have Kara-France's back for a round. And, obviously we saw what Pantoja did to Moreno, but I don't think Albazi's quite Pantoja level grappling. I'll just look up Steve Kerr's son name just for a quick laugh. No need to mention it. Okay. Ah. Gotcha. Who the hell names their kid that? Jesus Christ. And if anyone else wants to know, it's just the word. It's the name. First name Nick, last name Kerr. So obviously, yeah. Is it Nick? Yeah, it's Nick. So obviously, that's the type of shit there that Bisping would fall for. But for some reason, someone named their kid that. Steve Kerr was on one for that. Yeah. Why the? Jesus. That's literally like naming your kid Hugh Janus type shit, you know? Mo Lester, all that shit. Knew what he was doing? Yeah, he had to have. What else on the card there? So, yeah. Also, I want to mention this. What the fuck happened to Romanov? Because I know he's fighting Nascimento. What the fuck happened to him? He was literally the next big thing. Then he gained 30 pounds, became morbidly obese, and became shit. You know? Because I know he was fighting tin cans before, except for Juan Espino, who he struggled with, but still. Still, it's crazy how he literally just straight up got morbidly obese. He literally straight up gained 30 pounds, and then expected to still want to be a champion. It's insane. Romanov was on the sauce before, but even before, look at the Tybura fight. Tybura fight, he was 240, chucked him around, gassed out because of that altitude. The fight should have been a draw. And after that, now he's 266 of pure fat. Literally no athleticism or strength at all. And it was just sad what crazy happened to him. Did he beat Lewis? No, that was Sergey Spivak. Sergey Spivak beat Lewis. Romanov was the next big thing. Then he became the biggest thing. Get that fat. He might beat Nascimento because Nascimento is not very good. But, again, it's just crazy how much he fell off in terms of being a prospect. But the main thing I'm hoping for on this card is for at least one fucking male Canadian fighter to win a fight. All I want is one fucking male fighter to win. That's all I want. One fucking male fighter to win. You see Peyton Talbot as a fight book? I did. It was against Barcelos, right? Yeah, against Barcelos. I think he's going to win that. Barcelos, he's still good. He just doesn't have a chin anymore. So I think he's going to be doing good. I think it's actually going to go similar to the Umar fight, where he's doing good. It's pretty even. Then he's going to get cracked and put down. Anthony Joshua will get ranked in the UFC division because of all these fat shit bums. Tough to say, because you say that, but then you put AJ in there with Romanov. Romanov's still fat and shit, but he probably still can chuck around AJ like he's nothing. So you say that, but as someone who has barely any grappling experience, but some grappling experience, shit's hard if you've never done it. You can watch and be like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. And then when you're getting chucked around and subbed with ease, it's kind of different, even when these guys look shit. I hope Malat isn't that one Canadian guy who wins. I wouldn't. Obviously, I want him to win, but obviously, I hope there be more for sure. I think there should be more on this card. I reckon Peyton stays undefeated until he fights top contenders. Yeah, you're right. I think he will get through the unranked bantamweight area. I don't see many guys who can beat him in there. He just get chin though. You mean Romanov? You think Romanov? I guess Romanov, he is pretty dumb, so maybe he'd fucking try and stand with him. But if they got any brain cells, they should beat them. They should beat them. But like again, they are heavyweights, so you never know. Karate Combat, yes. I don't watch a lot of Karate Combat. Obviously, I see like the highlights from it. So if something big happens. Anybody else in here? Oh, fuck with BKC and Karate Combat. I watch if there's something important on there, I might watch it. Like I watched James Vick get KO'd. That's always hilarious. They need to chill with the crypto stuff though. Fuck yeah, they do. Luckily, with the only thing on me is like fucking right there. That's the only thing. And again, I bought this UFC shirt like right before all of them got branded with like the big crypto.com thing on front. Especially now that crypto fucking sucks. And by that I mean I'm just salty because I didn't get into it before it while it was actually profitable. But I never got into it. I never actually did it, but like it's one of those things like, man, I wish I knew about that sooner so I actually did do it. Cuz now it's like literally just rug pulls and scams. Can I ask a Canada related question? You okay? You okay what that or this is an MMA related chat mostly? Oh, you mean oh yeah, you can ask shit, man. It's all good. You can ask shit in here. They really do. I can't stand all that stuff, but they put on good shows. You, t- you talking about BKFC and Karate Combat? Yeah, some of them got good stuff. Do a parlay call. Against all the Canadian male MMA fighters. I do think Eamon Zahabi is going to beat Pedro Munoz, though. I do think he beats him, so I don't know if I'd go all of it. Is Canadian worse base for MMA? Maybe now. I think we put all our points into GSP and then said fuck it. But yeah. Just seems so sketch. What you mean? Are you talking about Canadian? Are you talking about Canadian MMA fighters or like Karate Combat BKFC? Soy Canadian gross? I don't consider myself a soy Canadian. They do exist, very much so. I can say that. Do you know the situation in Vancouver with people overseas? I'm from Serbia, and so many people migrate to Canada for work. Most of them do shit like trucking or construction. I am unaware with the Vancouver situation. I'm over in Calgary, Alberta, so I'm not big into news over in Vancouver. So I'm not sure what it is. Indian war space? Unless you're a Puja Tomar and then they can rig a judge's decision for you. So they're trying to make it work, the UFC. They're trying to get them there, but they can't because they can't quite seem to do it themselves. GSP absorbed all the testosterone. Yeah, he took it from everybody. I think and then they saved a little bit left for Rory McDonald. They stuffed it all into him, but it wasn't quite enough. I'll go. You going to an event with friends or so? I'm going with my dad. I said this at the beginning. The only event he's ever been to was UFC Calgary, Barao versus Faber. It's literally the worst UFC card of all time was the one he's been to. So yeah, hopefully this one's a bit better. Just illegally break into Canada and say you're... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not big into all that shit, but yeah. How old's my dad? He's in his 50s. I'm 17, so... Well, not big there. I like Canada, GSP... Oh, Survivor Man? Oh, I've never heard of that. Trailer Park Boys? Oh, shit. I'm not big into that shit. Obviously, my dad was a massive GSP fan back in the day. That's how I got into MMA. Just my dad being a big GSP fan. Gary or Buckley? Obviously, I want Buckley to knock out Cuckley, Ian Gary, but I'm probably gonna go Ian Gary. You know, it just seems like a fight. He's just gonna do a bit more. Try to skirt on the outside, avoid Buckley swinging like an idiot. Damn, 10 years old, me, big ups, dude. Thanks, man. I live in Long Island, but not going to 309 as a peaceful protest to Jones Miocic. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't you know Les Stroud? I do not. I do not. I don't know if that's a bad thing being Canadian and not knowing who that is, but I do not. Ian Gay, you got pull a Rigo? Hell no, I'm not doing anything with Rigo. Rigo went off the fucking rails. Fuck no. BS? Well, am I supposed to know who that was? It's pretty bad to not know who that is? Alright, hold on. Les Stroud? Oh, Canadian filmmaker and musician. Oh. That's right. Oh. Yeah, never fucking heard of him. Never heard of him. Yeah, that's sad, I guess. Who do I think's gonna win? I think Jamie Lynn Horth might win, but who gives a shit? Anheliger could win, but he's probably gonna lose. City could win, but he's probably gonna lose. Jordan could win, but he's probably gonna lose. Jazaviz, I think, just loses. Zahabi, I think, wins, and Malat, I think, wins. Burial should win, but he could lose. Who gives a fuck about Kyle Machado? So that we got some hope on there. He's who I think of when I think Canada. Okay, fair enough. Not Drake? Yeah, I don't associate with Drake. Yeah, Canada does not claim him at the moment. We will claim Brother Biev, though. We claim Brother Biev. He's ours. Only Rigo I know is Rigando. Oh. Who is Drake? Yeah, exactly, bro. Just stick with that. Who the hell is Drake? I don't know what you're saying with the... I hated Drake before it was cool. Fair enough, fair enough. Because now it's literally just a cool thing to hate Drake, which is fine. He deserves it. But yeah, that's fair saying you didn't just hate him just because it's cool now. The Deshaun era starts now. Fuck yeah, man. That's the new standard intro. From when I changed the name from before, it was like the Desanya one. I liked Bilal before it was cool. Man, it's never been cool to like Bilal. It's not cool there either. I want to see Chidi and Jokoani. Man, he's been pretty boring his last couple fights at welterweight. He's just gone with the hold against the cage and outwork his opponent type strat, so I don't really care about him. Some songs ain't real music. I agree, bro. I'm not big into music though, so I won't make that. How much you make making clips depends on the month, the views. Like this month, from like the shitty views I got like $200 Canadian. So, and then that gets taxed, so I probably make like 150. And that, again, that's not a bad month. Usually I'll make, like, the best month ever, I made 500. That's, like, the best month ever I made. Again, all Canadian dollars. You were rooting for him to beat Leon? That's fair, though. I get still wanting to see him succeed. So, like, Canada, I'm not going to obviously shit on Canada, because I like living here. It's good, but I will not deny the existence of soyness and gayness here. It exists, and I see it every day. But hey, I'll still go Canada. Still root for Canada. Hope one fucking fighter of ours wins tomorrow. You know? See what we're working with there. Any new fight announcements recently? Oh, there's obviously Gary Buckley. Nope. I think Daniel Marcos, Adrian Yanez, that's a fucking great fight. That's one I'll be hyped for. You hope America colonizes shit Canada? Well, I'm not saying our prime minister sucks ass, but you guys don't exactly are gonna get the best leadership coming up. That's not me picking a side. That's looking at both your options. They're not the best. So I'm not sure how great America is gonna be in the next 4 years. Canada's just so soft, too nice. From what I see, I wouldn't exactly. That's not the. Obviously, if you compare it to other places, you can say that, the stereotype, but not exactly what I see from here. What's your main event prediction? I'm probably going to go Moreno, because I do think he is just better, but obviously if he doesn't show up how, like, as best, he is going to lose. Like, if he shows up like the Royval fight, he's probably going to lose. But, again, and Albazi, even, like, he's coming off getting, like, fucking almost paralyzed, he said. Respect to the hustle, and Strickland informed us on how Canada government has fucked you all over in recent times. Yep, it's not the best. Not the best. Yanez needs a win. He did just get a win, but that was against a complete scrub. So it'd be good to see him beat someone good. Sorry to hear about Canadian government. Yeah, it sucks ass. Harris is better than whatever Canada has. Huh. I'm not really gonna oppose that, because under no circumstance am I gonna defend our government. But yeah, neither way is the best. First fucking dono of the day. Good Noodle MMA. Well, thanks, bro. Appreciate that shit. Hello, Deshaun. I love your content for Clip and Groove stuff, making some good content surrounding the area and YouTube. Keep it up, man. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that shit, man. I'm gonna try and never take one of those 2-month breaks again. So yeah, man, I'm gonna keep going. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Yo, lol. Every country's government fucks their people. Yeah, true. True. Everywhere's falling apart, but it's just sad to see it, you know. Gary and Buckley are official. I knew Ian was gay. I don't think he's gay. He's just a cuck, you know. If Trump wins, we'll be all right for a few more years, but right now we're fucked as well, no doubt. I think you're fucked either way. I think both options are shit. Again, I don't follow American politics to a fucking T, so, but just from what I've seen, I think you guys are fucked either way. I think there's no good here. I think because for Canada, there's a better option than what we have now, and that better option is just not in. But yeah. Invest in ammo, food, and water, and land. Christ is king, and invest in the Bible too. Yeah, not big into religion, so I probably won't do that. But yeah, we'll probably be needing that ammo, food, and water pretty soon. Agree, both suck, but not as much as you Canadian. Again, I don't want to ever defend our government, so I'll disagree with that. I'll just agree with that. Don't trust the government ever, but I'm just saying lesser of two evils currently. I guess you could say that. Some other people, again, because it's obviously everything's split, so people are going to think the other way, that too. But yeah, you can think that. You might be right, who knows? I guess we'll see in the next 4 years after we see who wins. I understand not following religion, but don't worry. I think, yeah, that's fair. If you want to follow that over a shitty government, that's completely fair. Too much chaos and killing because of, okay. You're probably not wrong, but but everything's going to shit, let's be real. It's never good to place all the blame on one thing. It might be a factor, it might not be. That's definitely not the only factor. At least Harris can't make hate speech laws. I don't know what the deal with that is. Again, I'm not fully up to date on everything U.S. politics. Like Guru said, one option, you will buy yourself more time, the other will accelerate it. Again, I'm just gonna keep reading. I'm not fully aware of the whole thing, so I'm not the guy to ask about American politics. Everything 100%? Okay. She will, don't put it past her? Who are you replying to? Okay, you're talking about the guy putting the hate speech laws, yeah. Yeah. Hold up. One thing here. All I can say is one thing politics related. That's all I gotta say about politics, basically. Other than that, don't really got an opinion. That's the one opinion I got. So again, I don't really feel the need to talk about American politics too much in here. So again, I think there's no gray option. But I'm not the guy to talk about that. That guy takes it up the... yeah, probably. Trump ain't smart either. Neither of them are. Neither of them are geniuses. Neither of them are heroes, saints. So there's no point in acting like it, and there's no point in, like, trying to put one, like, above the other completely. But you believe what you believe, and you vote for who you think's gonna win. Doesn't really work that way here, because we have our way of voting is different, and basically our vote here doesn't mean dick in the overall election. You need someone okay, just more of that shit. How's the quality of the UFC merch? The shirt and shorts I got are really good. Hat's kind of bulky and clunky, and I wouldn't really recommend it. But the shorts and shirt are good. Okay. I will just say, we guys really need to keep talking about fucking politics in here. You're not gonna get much with me. I've said my opinion. There's not really much else I have to add. I was thinking about buying an Oliveira fight kit. He's my boyfriend. Yeah, fair enough. I just got the basic standard one. It's a bit more expensive to customize it. Oh yeah, bro. It's all good with the fucking politics. It's all good, bro. It's just like when you keep going, just like I don't got anything to say about it. Give us a spin. No, I'm in a chair with this thing right behind me. There is not much room to spin in here. Yeah, just not much there either. Just bought some BKFC merchandise. That's actually pretty hype. Grandma wants to see your new clothes. What the fuck? You train, bro? I've dabbled in jiu-jitsu, boxing, never gone full out. But I consider myself a capable fighter at the moment. But obviously nothing insane. If I ever go back to jiu-jitsu, I want to do a no-gi jiu-jitsu. Because when I did a regular gi jiu-jitsu. I got Moreno at round 4 TKO. I got him decision. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to knock him out, but he might. You got Tapology? I do, but I'm not going to tell you because my actual name's attached to it. So I'm not going to tell you my Tapology. Remember when Guru cried on stream? Yeah, that was unfortunate. I'm pretty sure he was getting doxxed at that point, which is fucking sucks for him, but then it was unfortunate. Pretty funny, but still unfortunate. Breaking news, soy Canadian man can't commit to training. Ha 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 ha. Hilarious, bro. Hilarious. Why did Guru cry? People were doxing him, and then he was... a video from like a shitty clip channel came out trying to expose him for random shit. Thoughts on MMA Joey? W rage bait. Just some good old rage bait from MMA Joey. That's all he really does. When did Guru cry? Oh, that was a couple months ago. Literally, like the first stream on my channel was right after that happened, and like this shit came out about a different clip channel. What vid? Oh, it wasn't a vid. It was on a stream. If you look up MMA Guru crying, you could probably find the clip. Fact, he's a rage bait clickbait merchant. Yeah, that's all he does. Says some outrageous shit. I could see Moreno hurting Albazi to the body like he did. Yeah, I could see that. Albazi, he looks like he's got a strong core, like more so than Cara France, so I'm not sure. Like, he's definitely got a more well-toned midsection than Cara France. But yeah, I could see it, though. Didn't Guru lie about being a black belt in Taekwondo? No, I never saw that thing about it being his brother's. If you saw that on Twitter, it's probably a lie, but I never saw that come out. Plus, it was a Taekwondo black belt when he was a kid, so it doesn't really count. Like, he himself admitted that. Like, it's pretty much fucking useless now. But when you're saying, like, about, he didn't actually fully cry, it wasn't, like, tears coming down his face. He was just getting, like, it's just, he was just, like, welling up, and then, like, he fucking, like, covered up the camera, and, like, shit like that. Oh, thanks for the, another, donation, Good Noodle MMA, thanks, bro. Cheers, bro, I'm hoping I'm, hopping off for tonight, keep going, bro, thanks, man. Appreciate that, bro. Thoughts on creepy looking guy Rigo? I haven't followed him for a long time, but looks like he went off the rails, and yeah, I'm not really associating with that fucker. Because apparently he moved back to fucking South America. Such a shame. I actually kind of wanted to beat his ass if he ever accepted that fight with me. Guru can still make me laugh all these years later, but I won't lie, he needs to step. Echo chamber is not the right word. Echo chamber is not the right phrase. Because that insinuates anything he says people parrot and agree with. That's not true. 99% of the things he says get immediately shut down in his chat. People call him fucking idiots. So I wouldn't call it an echo chamber. Mentally crying? Yeah. It wasn't like full crying, but like people like underneath some of his tweets would be like, here's him crying. When it's just like shit like that. Turkey Tom did a video on PDF files and Rigo happened to be a part of it. It's kind of ironic. Oh shit, really? Yeah, I heard some shit came out about Rigo. And yeah, and obviously the fucking drama with the fucking degenerate wheelchair guru, all that shit. No real winners in that situation, unfortunately. Yikes, yeah. Who is the most unbearable MMA channel for you to watch? That I watch? I'm honestly not sure who is it that I watch. I think one of the most unbearable MMA channels in general, if you count it, was like a fucking Kenny Okoye just as a personality. Yeah, I don't really watch MMA YouTube if I don't like it. If I like it, then I'll just keep watching it. On Twitter, there's a whole new level of like, what the fuck are you doing, type shit. But the biggest one's like Kenny Okoye, that fucking blonded guy, the fucking degenerate who beats women and then sucks John Jones's dick online. He looks part two. MMA Joey has your. Oh yeah, I get that. MMA Joey, yeah. When you said watch, like I don't like MMA Joey. I just don't watch him. The only time I watch him was when like fucking MMA Sturu put like MMA World Reacts to something, and then Joey's just in there. And then I try to watch it. It's like, man, I can't fucking watch this. Holy shit. Grossly incompetent with the 14 Canadian dollars. Thank you, bro. I gotta go keep up the content. Buy yourself a beer on me tomorrow. Yeah, bro. I'll buy one for my dad. Maybe he'll slip me one. I appreciate that, man. Have a good night. Kenny Okoye is too stuck up to be a fan of. I don't think I can't see how you could ever be a fan of him. It's actually just hilarious. This how stupid he is. Same here. I try even though I know. Even though I know. Oh, I don't. That's just me. I don't try. I don't try to watch MMA Joey. I've seen like again on the Stu's clips. I'll sit there for like a minute and be like, yeah, I can't watch this. This is just nothing. Even when he's not saying anything like rage based, it's like, yeah, I can't watch this like at all. But damn, W stream so far. I'll stay on for a little bit longer though. Appreciate the fucking donos, boys. Grossly incompetent and Good Noodle MMA. Pretty sure they both said they hopped off, but still appreciate that, guys. Yeah, who else? And then another guy I fucking hate on Twitter is that Ruben Carter, who literally just puts up fake fight announcements just for clicks. I hate it. Yeah, that's another shit I hate. Yeah, and then obviously like the fucking boxing rage baiters who say that you'll never see anything like this in MMA. And then people will literally put something like that from an MMA fight and be like, well, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Shit like that. That always kind of bugs me. Other than that, nothing really crazy. I will say my least favorite fighter. I know no one asked, but I'll just say my least favorite fighter right now is fucking. Oh fuck! What the fuck? Damn. I don't know what happened there. Is fucking William Gomez. Fucking hate that guy. Not as a person. It's just like he's just literally fucking boring. And then obviously my least favorite personality would be Juliana Pena, just as an MMA personality, because it's literally her entire personality is rage bait, so and it fucking works. And then another one that I throw in there is Mike Davis, because he has the worst attitude for fighting I've ever seen in my life. He literally hates fighting, admits it, and then fights once every 3 years. Do you think MMA Joey Channel will eventually die? I think he'll eventually stop. Because I think he'll probably peak somewhere pretty low and then just stop. Yeah, she definitely ain't bringing Amanda out. It's just, it was hilarious. Because she fucking lost to Pennington. And that kind of pissed me off, but it's like, who really fucking cares? But yeah. Yeah, it's just, I just can't listen to her speak, like, at all. Can you give us a house tour? Unfortunately, I cannot. I can give you a tilt up. Boom, there's the house tour. I see a TV and an Xbox there. What brings you on live today? Oh, I was just hyped that I get to go to UFC cards more and be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll go live. What the fuck? Nice TV? It's not a nice TV at all. It's old as shit, but it was just like I figured out how to connect it to my Xbox and then just put it in my room, so it's pretty hype. That TV's so old, broski? Yeah, I know it's old, but it's just like, wow, this still works with the console. So it's like, man, I'll use this. Because I can't connect the TV in my room to cable. There's no way there's no way for that to work. Are you sitting front row beside Uncle Fester? Hell no. I'm sitting like midway up like the normal section. Because like the floor seats would be the worst because you can't see. I'm up like on the bowl area where you can actually see over people. Can you guys give me an update about Guru crying? It was a couple months ago. It wasn't really anything big. It was just people sort of made fun of him for it because it looked like he was about to cry. Again, he was just sort of welling up. It looked like he was about to cry. Then he like put his hand in front of the camera, and then he made it seem like he was crying. Shriek in the Octagon? I don't think I will. I plan on going to more of these in the future if they ever come back to a place near me. So I'd rather not get a lifetime ban. He got swatted. I watched Guru for a while, but I don't know if he mentioned he got doxxed, and I think he said he got swatted. I think he said it happened like twice, but yeah, he did. Yeah, I don't remember. He did say he got swatted. So yeah, that was back then, and then the whole bunch of shit with like the wheelchair Drew like admitting to being a fucking pedo. I wouldn't say pedo, but just a weirdo. Then trying to gaslight people about it. Was Guru being serious when he said he's never kissed a girl, but that confused the hell out of me, because he thought that was a flex. He thought it was a flex to say he's never kissed a girl, but has still slept with them. That boggled my mind how he thought that would turn out as a good thing in his favor. Because now, fucking obviously, people just make fun of him for it. Under like every tweet, the same guys post, Guru's a virgin. Look, he said he's never kissed a girl before. Because obviously they're saying that. Always wondered this. I think, because then he backtracked on it and be like, no, I have kissed a girl before. Because obviously people are just making fun of him for it. So I have no idea if he was actually trying to be serious there, but Jesus. Thoughts on MMA holes? Never watched them. No, they have small beef with Guru, but never really watched him. He's a virgin, but who cares? Well, I don't know if he is, but just he makes it the way he said it. It's like obviously like, oh, this guy's a virgin, ha ha ha, type shit, you know. Thoughts on James Lynch? I'm pretty sure you mean James Lynch. Watched a couple. Obviously, like some people, like some fighter interviews I might watch, but don't really follow him as a person. Rigo was the guy who doxed. There's rumors of that, but I don't think it was. Or Wheelchair. No, I don't think it was either of them. Wheelchair, because what happened with Wheelchair Drew, he just made a video trying to make like an expose video on Rigo and Guru about like harboring like an actual pedophile. But then the entire video was basically just about Rigo doing that. And then he just threw Guru's name in there just for views. Who doxed? I don't think he ever said who it was. I believe Drickus did hook him up with a few South African. I'm pretty sure he claimed that, but who really knows? Maybe he did. If he's in fucking South Africa, probably. But yeah, it still boggles my mind how he thought it was a cool thing to say. Yeah, I've never kissed a girl, but I've still had sex with them. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Confused the hell out of me. Didn't Nina say his name is Noel? I don't know where the hell that came from, but no, she definitely doesn't know his name. Lamau, worst flex ever? I know. It's still confused me. Nina definitely didn't say his name. Although I'm pretty sure people are floating around that picture on Twitter right now of him when he was like 13. I'm pretty sure that was. That's like the people reply to his tweets with that like goofy looking picture. She said, "Hey Noel" in the response vid. I don't think she did. If she did, I don't think that was his name at all. Yeah, I doubt that was his name. The most logical thing for his name is just fucking Kyle, just because that's like what it all points to. But hey, maybe she. I never saw that in the response vid. Do you mean like the cringy couple minute one where she like, it's like talked all seductively in front of the camera, and then I never heard her say Noel on that shit. Noel makes sense for British guy. Maybe. Yeah, I never heard her say that shit, so I can't confirm or deny that. So maybe. But yeah, I did laugh wholeheartedly at the Nina dramas. That whole response video was just hilariously bad, just in general. She said at the start, must have missed that. I think maybe you misheard. Maybe you misheard. Maybe. I have that on my channel right now. I have the whole thing up, so I think I could rewatch that. You think Chara would smash Izzy face in? No. Izzy would beat him. Chara is good, but he is open on the feet, and his grappling still sucks. So obviously Izzy's not gonna grapple him, but there is holes in his grappling game for someone like Izzy to beat. But yeah, I think if Chara faces a wrestler, he's probably gonna lose. Hell no, he doesn't deserve a top 3 opponent. He's ranked like number 14 now. Give him Michel Pereira. Coming off a loss, he's like number 13 or 15. That's a good fight. Who else is around Chara right now? I guess you could give him Hermanson, but Hermanson probably smokes him, so they don't want to do that. So they probably would give him Pereira as like a winnable fight. Him or fucking Costa. If you want to give him like winnable fights. I like the Hermanson fight. I just think Hermanson just easily beats him. I just genuinely think Hermanson easily out-wrestles him and destroys him on the ground. So I don't think the UFC would risk that. I think they would rather give him like... I think that honestly what they would want to do is fucking Paulo Costa. That's the fight they probably want to do. Or give Pereira a can. Yeah, give him another can so he can smoke him and have another cool finish. Because apparently he has 2 minutes of cardio. I thought his cardio would be better at middleweight, but I guess I was wrong. What the fuck, Paulo Costa? I'm talking about in the rankings. Because when you actually look at the rankings, Costa's fucking 11 on a losing streak. So it's just like that's a winnable fight that they could logically give him, like they could justify giving him. Who the fuck is Delete supposed to fight? I'm talking about winnable fights. Who the UFC would want to keep him winning. Hermanson or maybe I'm just saying Hermanson is a harder matchup for Shara than Paulo Costa. Just purely because of wrestling. Costa had great cardio running away from Strickland. Yeah, true. But if they want to give him a test, they give him like, yeah, Dolidze or Hermanson. If they want to like try to protect him more, like give him a favorable matchup, they give him like Pereira or Paulo Costa. You see Heidi Andrel make a fool of herself on the UFC pre-show? Oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about? Oh, I didn't see that. I don't really listen to the pre-show shit. I always wanted that Costa versus Hamza match. Yeah, I did too. Hamza probably would have beaten them pretty easily. But who knows, maybe Costa would have survived the first round and made it better. But yeah, at this point, that's... Like, at this moment, sorry, it's not really a possibility of where they are in the rankings. If they want to give him a test, yeah, that's what I just said. If they want to give him a test, give him Hermanson or Dolidze. If they want to give him a favorable matchup, they give him Pereira or Costa. UFC needed their Muslim champ. Yeah, they got theirs. They got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, they got Islam. They got Islam and Bilal right now. It's 99% never happening. Yeah, I doubt it. Costa versus Chimaev was perfect. At the time, it was. Like, when Chimaev fought Usman, at that point, that was the perfect fight. But, yeah, didn't work out. But no, he just had to get a title eliminator? Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Hamza or Shara? Because Hamza, at that point, they were trying to give him a title shot after beating Usman, which is fucking stupid. So I'm glad they went with Whitaker instead of a title shot at that moment. There's nothing else to watch on MMA YouTube. Guru's crashing out and just noticeably not giving a fuck. But he pull a Lucas Tracy no cap. I don't think he does, because this is... I'm pretty sure Lucas Tracy has other avenues to go to. This is literally all Guru has. So I don't think he just fucking abandoned it. You're talking about Chimaev? Oh, yeah. He's had to get... Again, because they were trying to sell him for a title fight after beating Usman. So I'm glad they went with the Whitaker fight instead of giving him a title fight. I think that was better than that. Guru fell off. I think just the Twitter kind of ruined him there. Because that really put him in a spot where he's getting shit on way more. I know it was necessary because there was like a guy impersonating him being racist, but yeah. Homie's dying mentally, it seems like it, yeah. Shara versus MVP idea ain't bad in my own opinion. If MVP wants to move up, that'd be a great fight. Just for a fun fight. The Jones trilogy and Ian Gary area was prime. Oh yeah, where he's calling Jones gay and Ian Gary a cuck. Yeah, that was good shit. With the GOAT Dream Job, yeah, he's an MMA channel right now. One of the biggest ones. I don't see. He just shouldn't ever stop doing that. Even now, he's been labeled as like the troll, as like the edgy troll trying to get reactions out of people, which and sometimes he is, and he deserves some hatred for it. He deserves to be shit on at some moments, but obviously I still enjoy him. Leon versus Shavkat, we'll see who they go with. Usman versus JDM Komen. I'm not sure what JDM's situations are now. I don't know if his arm's still fucked up, so we'll see what they go with for Shavkat. MMA Joey versus Scale. I'll go with Joey with that one. I think he overpowers it. This could be too much for him there. I don't know why he chooses to be in Twitter. That shit's cancer. I know he started on Twitter just because there's a guy impersonating him being racist. But now he's just gone full out where it's like he has a thought. It's like, oop, gotta tweet it. And it's like, oh, a fight reaction just happened. Like, a guy got a finish. Gotta tweet it. It's just a bit too much now, you know? Goo probably done burnt out 10 times. We all need a break from fandom. Yeah, I get that. I get that, especially with a fandom as crazy as his. And with the constant shit he does, all the times he gets shit on, I get sometimes needing a bit of a break. More so than me taking a break, you know. Ian Gary versus Shaka was perfect. That wouldn't have been bad. Obviously, it's not gonna happen now, but that wouldn't have been bad. Fuck Ian Gary, give him Carlos Prates or Gon Cook and get squashed. Yeah, yeah. He's one of those guys that I hate watching because he gets up to the top while looking so beatable. That's like the type of guys I hate watching. Guys who keep winning but look so beatable while doing it. It's the same thing with like Mohamed Mokaev. He looks so beatable, but he just kept winning. He just kept barely winning. It's like, oh, somebody just fucking beat him already. Yeah, same shit with like he's not at the top right now, but like Renat Fakhretdinov, looks so beatable every fight, but he still keeps winning. Yeah, and Gary's doing the same thing, looking so mediocre against Jeff Neal and then recently MVP. Tony during his 12 streak. What do you mean about during his 12-fight win streak? What do you mean during that? 0 for 0? About what? I think Shavkat is future welterweight champ, but not yet. Bilal will edge out that decision victory. We'll see. Because Shavkat, he might get... it's tough because we've never seen him actually... someone try to take him down. People, like, we've seen his offensive grappling is pretty good, but the way how tall up he stands, I could see Bilal Muhammad, like, going for that double like he was always getting on Leon. He looked beatable. Oh, Tony, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, but yeah, kept winning. Like Kevin Lee, he barely beat. All those close fights he had, Lando Benado, all that shit. I think Bilal beat Shafkat. He could, like, cause like we never see Shafkat get shot on, and like I could just see how tall he stands. Bilal Muhammad going for that blast double leg, immediately getting his hands locked and taking him down. It's just I think Bilal Muhammad, Shafkat's gonna be better offensively on the feet than Leon was. And he's going to have better grappling defense than Leon did. So I would pick Shavkat, but Bilal has a legit shot there. He's a great underdog? Oh, yeah, it's a great underdog. He was so good and looked like the shit, but I remember the day he fell off when he went after Neil Magny for no reason. Oh, yeah, that was just sad. He looked good in the Magny fight, but yeah, that was just like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, why are you trying to, like, make yourself look cool and, like, superior as a person by calling a dude a fucking child abuser? That's just not fucking cool. And then fucking threatening to sue people for making fun of you because of the weird shit you and your wife have done in the past. And when he flipped off Neil in the fight till lost respect, yeah. Oh yeah, in the Magny fight, yeah, it's just like, bro, what are you doing? What the fuck did Magny ever do to you, bro? He looks like, yeah, I guess it was a little, he's got a little tiny head, all that shit, the weird blonde hair, I could see that. Ian Gay, yeah. So what were the main events the rest of this year? So obviously, Moreno Albazi. I just remember Magny Prates as a main event. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, P-Head, yeah, for sure. Sad not getting Colby versus Gary. Yeah, fuck Colby Covington. Dude's not fighting anybody. It's sad. So a European? Absolutely. See why he married? So yeah, Magny Prates for some fucking reason. Jones Miocic, boo. And then Jan Figueiredo's great. We'll see what 310 is. And then Gary versus Buckley's pretty good. Oh yeah, Ankh versus Alex isn't happening? I think it'll happen. I think that will happen. Colby might as well retire. Yeah, just retire. It was just sad. Pantoja got moved up. Oh, they really given up on the title fight for Shavkat already? He's headlining probably. Oh, you're saying he probably will. I think they're gonna try to find somebody for Shavkat, but yeah, because I don't think they really want Pantoja headlining after the last one, where the Urseg fight was kind of mid. They probably don't want to pay Alex extra. Well, then what do you mean? He's been main eventing the whole time. How does that have to factor into the Ankalaev fight? Because if he fucking fights fucking Tom Aspinall or something, they're gonna have to pay him more. Ankalaev trying to say Alex is running, and it's just goofy circumstances there. I honestly think it's just the UFC, basically. Because, like, the Rakic fight was stupid. The Roundtree fight was stupid. So I don't think it's Alex. I think they're like, hey, we don't want to give you Ankalaev. Here's what Roundtree said. So he's like, okay. I don't think it's Alex. I think it's strictly the UFC. Maybe Alex is asking for more. I don't know. I don't see how that'd be a factor right now. Maybe they thought it wasn't worth it. Well, yeah, UFC didn't want to make it at that moment. They were like, they just try to see other avenues they could go. They did. Now there's like, it's only on Ankalaev that's an option right now. Even though fucking Anthony Smith tried to do them a favor by throwing Volkan Ozdemir's name in there for some fucking reason. Smith was trying to like say that fucking Volkan Ozdemir deserves a title shot more than Ankalaev does, which was hilarious. Ankalaev's team said it's Alex. Of course they did. Or they could be like, yeah, our guy was fucking terrified to fight Alex Pereira. We didn't want to fight him. Because, yeah, obviously, yeah, I believe that they'd say it was him. UFC has been working the hell out of him. Maybe they just want to give him a Christmas. Yeah, he deserves a break. Like, it shouldn't be his responsibility, like, oh, a card fell apart. Time to get Alex Pereira. Like, I don't mind him taking a couple extra months off, you know? Don't bring up Scrotum Head? Who the hell's that? Ankalaev won't fight this year. Alex will have a fight with Jan. Or move up to heavyweight and pull an Anderson Silva and be like, no, he won't. No, he won't do that. They won't do Blachowicz because he hasn't won. He hasn't fought or won since. See, I don't... Like, we'll see what they do. We'll see if they might try to scoot around it again, but I doubt it, you know? Like Tai Tuivasa, I like him, but it's just sad that he made it to the top as a fat heavyweight, and then when he fought more people in shape, he just got absolutely shit on. Do you consider people who take pictures with JBJ pieces of shit? I think when they try to criticize other people for being degenerate non-humans while still being fans of John Jones, that makes them hypocritical. But I don't think that makes them objectively pieces of shit, you know? With Michael Chandler and Nina Drama, that's what Gru's point was. It's like, they still love John Jones, but they want to call him, like, subhuman scum. Which is, like, the points he's trying to make. It'd be more fun. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, it'd be more fun. Jan B. Alex, don't cap. If that's your definition of capping, I will definitely cap Alex for sure. Won that shit. 2-1 first round could be a 10-8 based on scoring criteria. I mean, I guess if you want to fucking pull that shit. According to Bisping, yeah, if you want to, like, go on the rule, if you want to go exactly based on that, then yeah, you could. If you're going, like, off rounds, then, like, Alex won 2-1. If you're arguing 10-8, then you'd be arguing a draw, which I don't mind. According to Bisping, but Bisping's calling rounds 10-7s. That's what fucking Bisping's doing now. Because I remember Edson Barboza, Sadiq Youssef Ramos, he's like, yep, that's a 10-7. There is no universe where that's not 10-7. And you watch it, it's like, and it's not, like, at all. Like, he was calling Renato Moicano Benoit Saint-Denis round 1 a 10-7, you know? That's the criteria. I agree with you. I don't mind you calling round 1 a 10-8. I'm just saying you can't say Jan won. I don't agree that Jan won at all. It's either Pereira won, or if you want to call it a draw, which is fine. Only guy who got it right is the Cyclops. I guess if he called it a 10-8, then, like, I don't mind that shit. Like, watching it live, I had 10-9. If I rewatched it, go exactly off the criteria, yeah, that could probably be a 10-8. Had his back the whole round, almost had a choke at him for a moment. Yeah, that's fine. But again, you were saying, like, Jan clearly won, but you can't say he won. No, what the hell? Like, I'm not saying it. He's just trying to argue round 1 was a 10-8, which it could have been if you're going, like, exactly off, like, how the criteria is. But I disagree when he's saying Jan should have won. I don't think Jan won at all. I had a 2-1 Pereira. If this guy's trying to argue a draw, that's like, okay, that's possible too. But yeah, I wouldn't get your judging off the Bisping. 10-8 is equivalent to a dominant round with a knockdown preferably. Yeah, but it's one of those ones. He had his back the whole time, almost had a sub, so it's like, yeah, it could be a 10-8 round. Now you're right, draw at best, but Alex definitely didn't win. Well, I think you can't say, like, there's an argument for it to be a 10-9. There's an argument for it to be a 10-8. It wasn't a, well, yeah, that's a 10-8. It's like, yeah, that could be, you know? It's not one, it's like, yep, that is a 10-8. Like, there's arguments to be made on both sides there. A submission attempt and control time don't equal that. You can argue that. You can argue that. I'm just like the other, like, Austin Brown saying by, like, the exact thing of the scoring criteria, and, like, it's just a more dominant round should be scored a 10-8, which that would be. Just judges typically don't do that. Like, I guarantee a judge would not give that round a 10-8. It's just if you're going exactly by the scoring criteria, you could argue it is. It is the argument. No, it is not a 10-8. Yeah, and you can think that. I didn't think it was either. This guy thinks it was, and it's like, okay, that's possible. Oh shit, $5. Matt Powers, thank you, man. Oh yeah, Matt Powers, yeah, you've been the guy who's here the whole time. Thank you, bro. Gotta run, but just wanted to say John Jones is 100% lying, cheating, baby mama beating, narcissistic dope head phony. Let's fucking go, Stipe. No lies detected, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks, bro. You have a good night. Thanks for the $5. And yeah, fuck John Jones. It's not by the scoring criteria. They just do the no score it by rounds. What? I don't know what you're talking about there. Who wins Volk Topuria rematch? Topuria. See ya, Matt Powers. Thanks for sticking around. They just want to score it by the whole fight, like the Reyes fight? You're talking about, like, the idiots who argue the John Jones Reyes fight, where it's like, well, he won the last 2 rounds clearly, so he should win the whole fight type shit. If Ankalaev versus Jan is a draw, then I don't know what these guys are seeing. Are you seeing a scoring criteria? Reyes 1-2-1. Oh yeah, Reyes fucking won that shit easily. That's the argument. Well, what Austin Brown is saying, round 1 possibly could be a 10-8, which I don't think it was. It could be though. And then that would make, and then Alex wins round 2. I thought Alex won round 3. That would be a draw for Austin Brown. I had 2 on Pereira. Good day to Sean. What's up, Doom MMA? Dude has the Venom kit? Fuck yeah, bro. Gotta get decked out for the UFC Edmonton card. Alex won or draw? Yeah, that's what the other guy's saying. It could not be. Wait, what are you trying to say? I'm not sure what you're going with there. Shavkat versus Bilal. He got, well, obviously the fight got canceled, but I had Shavkat, but it's not confident whatsoever. Because the way he stands, I could definitely see Bilal shooting a double leg on. What are your thoughts on Islam moving up and fighting Shavkat in December? I know it won't happen, but overall, what are your thoughts on it? I think Shavkat beats him. I think Shavkat would be too big for him. But yeah, that's definitely not happening, but that's an interesting matchup. Obviously, Islam's good and huge for lightweight, so he could win. But I think Shavkat would win. 2 or 3 was controversial. 3 was the close round, because, like, Alex did a bit more, and then in the last 10 seconds, Jan got a takedown and did nothing with it, you know? Alex got the right call. Yeah, I agree. Maybe 10 out of 10 ones, 10 out of 10 of the later ones. What? Alex won? I agree with you. I thought Alex won 2-1. Just the Austin Brown guy was arguing a draw. It's like, yeah, it was a possibility, but I don't think that was what it was. Shavkat versus Colby, because that's how the UFC works. Oh, I fucking hope not. I hope not. Shit. Jones Aspinall, who you got? Aspinall. At this point, watching John Jones strike. And we've seen Aspinall doesn't have horrible cardio. But obviously it's John Jones, so he could win. But I just want to see Aspinall destroy him. Dana Colby never turned down a fight. He's a badass. 4 weeks notice. Yeah, and then listening to Colby justify why he shouldn't have to fight Ian Gary was just sad. It is not 10-8. Please don't be stupid. Bro, I don't think it was a 10-8. I don't. I thought it was a 10-9 round. Austin Brown's making an argument for it to be a 10-8. It's like, okay, I thought that if you read the criteria, it's a possibility. I don't think it was. Don't entertain the idea. Okay, you're kind of going a bit off the rail there because again, Jan Blachowicz, Israel Adesanya, round 5 got scored at 10-8. Shit can happen where 10-8s are given out generously, you know? There have been less 10-8 like rounds given 10-8s. Moreno versus Albazi, I got Moreno, but it could be close. Depends on what version of Moreno shows up. Is a stupid thing to say. It's a yes or no. That's completely stupid. I'm sorry, bro. Under no circumstances is anything judging related a yes or a no, you know? All I'm saying is that if you hold the other guy down the whole round and try multiple sub attempts, and the rest of the fight is dead even, then who wins? Well, okay, that's also stupid, because that's not how scoring works. It was not a 10-8. You can think that. You can think that. That's perfectly fine. I agree with you. You're just kind of going off the rails on how certain it wasn't a 10-8. Moicano versus BSC round 1 was legit at 10-7. I don't think it was. That, watching it live, like, you were like, oh my god, that's a 10-7. It wasn't. He beat the shit out of him on the ground, blade up his face, dominated the round 10-8. A 10-7 is Figueiredo Benavidez 2. If that first round made it out, that's a 10-7. That's what 10-7 is. Literally just beating the fucking shit out of him, almost finished him like 7 different times, knockdown, sub attempts. That's a 10-7. Moicano took down BSD, got his back, beat the shit out of him for a bit. Round ended 10-8. Jones beat Reyes. He needed to take the belt from the champion. That's just stupid. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. No, that shit works. I'm not saying how would Saldamalas score. I'm just saying how it was objectively. And objectively, bro, I'm just saying, if you read the scoring criteria, it's not clear. Like the Weasel has said it so many times, it's up for interpretation way too much. So there is no universe where anything is like clear cut, like 10-8 or not, just from how vague the scoring criteria is. Do you think Usman Hamza at round 1 is a 10-8? See, that's the argument. Like if you don't like HJRC, if you don't think Blachowicz Pereira has any chance of being a 10-8, you shouldn't think Hamza Usman round 1 should be a 10-8. But like the people unanimously give that 10-8. Damage base, I agree. But then you have that like Hamza Usman who had his back, had one sub attempt, and then just controlled him the whole round, you know? You know, shit gets so vague that it's like it gets muddled. Cause like you say damage based, but then when you say damage, they have it like as a sub attempt is like the equivalent of a knockdown. As in like how close you are to finishing a fight. You know? So like if you're going like say just damage, like you said, as if that completely negates any sub attempts. What kind of BSD 10-8? For sure. I do not give Hamza Usman a 10-8. Yeah, that's just, I'm just saying there's like those are the same, but it's like different reactions to them. Nobody gave Blachowicz a 10-8. Everybody gave Hamza a 10-8. Even though when you look at them, they're very similar rounds. The criteria says that duration dominance should be used to distinguish between the scores. But they had the same. They both had their backs and controlled them the whole rounds with like a sub attempt each. It was Usman did nothing. Pereira did nothing that round. Oh, yeah, unless you count him like holding a headlock for a bit. Or was that round 2? I don't remember if that was round 1 or 2 where he looked like he was gonna go for a guillotine. I don't remember the fight that much. Well, obviously I remember like the fight. I still remember if that moment was round 1 or 2. Visible damage, volume and power. There wasn't visible damage on either of them. Usman or Pereira. Bro, again, I'm not saying Blachowicz Pereira was a 10-8. I agree. I just think it's kind of stupid for you to say in no universe should that ever be considered a 10-8. Moicano versus BIT is a 10-7. Read the criteria. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's not that. I'm not casual, but listen to the way Bisping reviewed the criteria. British homie made hella sense. Okay. I don't agree. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not end all be all say. What's up, Gray Shirt? Be ready to see all Canadians lose tomorrow. Sorry, mate. I have prepared my mind for that to happen. I have mentally prepared for that outcome, and I'm ready for it. I've accepted its possibility, and I'm ready for it, you know? Exactly, but Jan Hamza win the round with 10-9. And you can think that. MMA Guru thinks Hamza versus Usman was a 10-9. If you look at the criteria in that, but then, like, there's elements of the criteria that are so vague that it's like, okay, those could be 10-8 rounds. It's saying you cannot say that was absolutely a 10-9 round. Both those rounds could be scored 10-8s based on how a judge interprets the scoring criteria. I don't think you should be able to argue with this point I'm making. A judge could argue both rounds being scored 10-8s or 10-9s. There is no clear-cut option. Is Edmonton close to Washington? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Washington. I'm not sure how close that is to the border, but definitely several hours. If 10-7 is a possibility, the time to use it would be BSD Moicano. No. I rewatched that round. It's a 10-8 round. It's not a 10-7. Jones floors Aspinall in the first round. Put the house on. I will do no such thing. John Jones, you think he knocks out Aspinall? He hasn't done that in his fucking career. So yeah, if you want to bet sub, like he's like gonna expose his grappling, that's fine. Floors is just pretty stupid. Who fucking cares what Sal D'Amato would score it in the multiverse? What the hell? Okay, bro. Okay. Are you the Canuck-heme poster? I don't know what that means. Ayo, was Guru right about the algorithm dipping because you changed your name? Nope. My algorithm dipped recently because I took a 2-month break. My views are completely fine when I changed my name. I am saying that scoring round 1 a 10-8 is stupid. Maybe a stupid person argues a 10-8. But it's all stupid? Yeah, it is all stupid. Please bet your house on it and take your own advice. What? Then what does someone have to do to get a 10-7 if BSD wasn't a 10-7? Joseph Benavidez, Davison Figueiredo, 2, round 1. If that made it out of the first round, that's a 10-7. Like a 10-7 round that was scored, Emmett versus the Arantes guy, he dropped him 4 times in the first round. 10-7. You know? BSD took down, Moicano took down BSD, got his back, beat the shit out of him, round ended. Blood up his face. It's a 10-8 round. Yeah, you were just on it. Yeah, it was. Moicano BSD was absolutely a 10-7. I disagree. What do you think happens to Whitaker's jaw because that wasn't from the face crank? I think it's just because it says his teeth came out of place during the fight. Because he said that was like a pre-existing injury. So I think it just at some point his teeth came out, like the front ones started floating out. Hamza went for a choke, squeezed right on it. I agree with Moicano BSD 10. Yeah, I think that was. Jan Alex 10-9. I agree with you on these. It's just there are up for interpretation. There are arguments. To think there isn't is just silly. 10-7 based on damage. I disagree. but like they don't want to give 10-7s. They will hardly ever give a 10-7. You know what, Deshaun, you're right. I'm wrong. You're a genius. Jan versus. Okay, bro. What are you doing, man? Well, what are you trying to argue here? We need more 10-10 rounds. Well, I'm gonna say if you read the scoring criteria, they've literally made that impossible for it to be a 10-10 round. I think it should be a possibility for there to be a 10-10 round, but they've literally made it to where it's impossible. Because it's like effective, like damage above all, like effective grappling, striking. If that's even, they go to aggressiveness. If that's even, fucking cage control. And then like when all that's even, then they give it a 10-10. So they made it where like it can't all be even. The guy's trolling you. You're trying to argue. Okay, bro. You just. I've been arguing this for fucking minutes. Yeah, bro, I don't know why. I've literally agreed with you on the point. And you keep going off. You keep trying to argue something that. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're trying to argue with. I've literally agreed with that first point. Bro only has trolling left in his life, truly said. Yeah, I'm not really trying to argue. This is stupid. It is stupid. I agree with you. This is very stupid. Okay, bro. Nowhere in the criteria does it say damage above all tip. It does. It literally does. The problem is they didn't fully flesh out what exactly damage means. That's the issue. It just doesn't. It just does, bro. It does. It does. Oh my god. And he's calling me dumb. Yeah, Austin Brown, I see what your points are, but I think you guys have both gone the opposite direction, with the other guy going like off the fucking rails for some reason. Absolute state of UFC fans. I agree. People just completely arguing for the sake of arguing. Do you watch any other sports? I watch baseball, hockey, all that shit. Bit of football. What do you think happened to Wicker's jaw? I answered that, bro. I answered that. Like, at some point, his teeth came out. Then when he squeezed it, he tapped from pain because his teeth already came out. Because he had mentioned that he had injured his jaw recently. Opinion on Rigo went off the fucking rails, became a degenerate. Fuck him, you know? Apparently he moved to El Salvador and I'll never get to fight him, which is a shame. Rob's always had problems with jaw. Yeah, he said, like, literally before the fight that he's had issues with his teeth coming out. And when we watch the picture, like, it's like the three front teeth. And then, like, I assume, because it wasn't from the choke that happened. At least I don't think so. We didn't learn anything about Hamza from the Laker fight. Well, obviously, yeah, we knew he was going to... at least, I don't know if everyone thought this, but I thought Hamza would destroy him in round 1. And then if it made it out of there, Rob's chances would increase exponentially. But unfortunately, we just didn't get to see that happen. How old are you? I'm 17. Thoughts on Hamza DDP? I think DDP outmuscles him unless Hamza out-techniques him. We'll see how that... Again, it's just, will it go out of the first round? Because what I've noticed about DDP is he really starts doing his whole huffing and puffing shtick after grappling exchanges. So I'm just wondering how each of them are going to keep going as it goes on. If it makes it out of the first round, of course. So that'd be interesting. Rigo is so weird, just looks like a pedo. I agree, he's a weird-looking dude. I think it would have turned out differently. It was fine, but who cares? Yeah, badass finish. And, oh, yeah, he should definitely get a title shot over Strickland. Strickland hasn't done shit. You're definitely rocking man boobs? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm fucking skinny as fuck. I need to put on muscle. I wouldn't call myself skinny, actually, but, like... Really, bro? Like, my fucking... If anything, I'm literally too lean. Like, I need to put on more weight. Yeah, I agree. He needs the title shot, but due to the freakish nature of the injury, we don't know how it would have looked otherwise. But he subbed Whitaker in round 1. You can't justify not giving him a title shot. DDP Doug. Oh yeah, I loved Dricus. Hamzat wins. IMO. Rob took DDP down, but then DDP immediately stood up. Rob has good offensive takedowns. We've seen this. He immediately reversed it, got up, took Rob down, smashed him. So it's hard to say that. I think the more better argument was like what Brunson did to him, because he was able to like muscle him around for a round. Again, it's all just, can he survive? Will he survive? He might not be, because it's fucking Hamza. Yeah, Rigo, a bunch of PVF allegations and shit like that. Watch the fights. Fuck how he looks. He doesn't perform how he looks. He keeps coming and doesn't get slower relatively. At some point, it's weird because in moments he looks slow as a snail after grappling exchanges. Dricka says, and then it also varies fight by fight. Because like in the Tavares fight, he looks gassed, but he's still fast. He still looks the same. He just looks tired. In the Till fight, he fights tired. He looks slow. And then like in the Whitaker fight, he looks fine the whole time. And then it just varies fight by fight with Dricka, so it's so weird how he fights. But yeah, I agree. He never stops. He never stops. He's always gonna keep coming. You never angle the camera downwards again. Yeah, because it's a fucking loose shirt. Seek help with what, bro? Applied for airport security. I'm only 5'11" and 180. You think I got a chance? Airport security, yeah, you wouldn't be the most intimidating dude, but yeah, give it a shot. Dricka simply gasses but keeps going. In some instances, yeah, he is just tired but keeps fucking going. He'll look gassed but then throw a combo and another takedown, and that gets stuffed, and then he shoots another one. Oh yeah, I agree. At some moments, he literally looks done, then he's back to full, then he looks done again. So it's just weird. You never really know what you're going to get. Well, obviously, you never really know like how he's going to look in terms of how gassed out he is. Obviously, we know he's going to always keep going, always push forward, throw haymakers. And I fucking love it. He's so fucking fun to watch. It's great. How long have I been live for? Jesus Christ, 117 minutes. Do not let the... Okay, that's not really my decision, unfortunately. Who's got the size? The size of what, bro? Austin Brown, what are you talking about? Size of what? He must suck out all the stamina from his coach before the fight like a succubus. Yeah, probably. Absorb his energy and use it in the fight. And then once he gets gassed out in the fight, that's why he always goes him for a kiss after the fight too, to restore himself. Who's got... Oh, the size... How am I supposed to know Hamza versus DDP when you said who's got the size? Hamza's going to be taller. DDP's going to be a bit thicker than him. Maybe not with a kiss? Okay. Other avenue. Ugh. Interesting tradition to kiss another guy after a fight. Yeah. South African shit. It's weird. Not gonna deny that, but yeah. Thicker. Body. Okay, bro. I'm not sure where your mind's going there. Same thing as Drickus, I imagine. But yeah, he's got a much broader build, bigger shoulders, all that shit. Hamzat's in good shape, but he's got very narrow, thin shoulders. To use the words you just used, thicker, you child. Obviously, that's what I mean. No Jones? Yeah, no Jones. No Diddy. Hey, bro, no matter what, you guys, if you're gonna argue with me, if you're gonna agree with me, if you're gonna say some gay shit, if you're gonna say some straight shit, I appreciate you guys being here. You know, who gives a fuck? You know, man, I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a guru clip channel, but you guys are just hanging around, chatting. Just appreciate that shit. Night, bro? Yeah, bro. Good night. Thoughts on Lucas catapulting Ilya into the top 10 of all time? Okay, that's a bit of a stretch. Hamza is longer and Jerkis is thicker. Big Diddy vibes. Yeah, if that sentence is quite a bit Diddy. Sweet dreams? Yeah, you too, bro. By sweet dreams, I mean Jamal Hill. If you're talking by, yeah, Jamal Hill can go fuck himself. Sweet dreams for my Alex Pereira left hook and then claim you were fine. Yeah. Shit, that's 2 hours I've been live now. You know what? I think I'm gonna dip out now. Fucking 9 people in here. Y'all are fucking great. Y'all can insult me. I am just fucking going to a UFC card tomorrow. So I'm gonna be living life. Life is fucking great. Jamal still making excuses? Of course he still is, bro. Yo, peace out, y'all. Have fun tomorrow. I'll go read the scoring criteria, though. You know what? You too. You too, bro. Read that fucking scoring criteria. When's the next stream? Probably after the card. See you, boys.